Hey, Andrine. What's up? Hey, V. What's up? What's up? Hi, Antoinette. Hey, Maxine. What's up? This is a quick live, you know. I'm up late because my son is revising. He's got mocks. And somebody sent me Shavon TV's live or video. I don't know if I live or video. But yeah. Because by the time they sent it to me, it was up about a couple of hours ago. So I'm only just seeing it. Right? And I felt inclined to come out and say something. Right? I'm going to say something. I just have one thing to say. Because I can't say I'm hurting now. You know, so I like Shav, you know, so I don't like it when these things happen. I feel very bad. But I do have something to say. And it's important that he listens to this. Right? All right. Listen carefully. Hey, Rasta Lifestyle. That video was an admission of guilt. Hey, Jeanette. Good night. Good night. Island Gal. Big up yourself. You know what I'm hearing, people? It's a lot of naivety, youthful exuberance, lack of experience in a life, still a grow, still a develop. And is the kind of thing that will lead to making foolish mistakes. And I'm gonna make it very clear because I don't think Shavon fully understands, right? I never once said that he is looking at his daughter and imagining doing something to his daughter. I'm saying that the position that your daughter was in reminded you of something sexual, right? And will make people wonder how you look on your daughter and draw a conclusion that is sexual in nature. Be it about Mimi Girl mother, a big woman, it no matter. A same point that he's trying to say that all of them bend the same way. But in the same breath, you jumped to something sexual with relation to your woman, and you understand? Regardless, I may hear it in your voice, say you are no the same as such man. Yeah, try to make it very clear. You make it clear so you not play a picnic joke. This is not you. You don't look at girls that are underage. I am still inclined to believe you. Me personally, I am still inclined to believe you. Because me nah go fry you in the same fat. But, Shavon, you need to be aware that the internet is not a nice place. And your connection with your brother, people are going to be looking and watching. Because what he went down for, it no matter say him not go through trial, it no matter say it drop. It a go stick on him for life. For life. And anybody around him, anybody associated with him, people are go a side eye. You are his brother. Therefore, unfortunately, you're going to end up getting a piece of that judgment. You understand? And when you make those kind of comments in front of a child, it is not appropriate, brother. Even if it not related to the child not supposed to hear about backers. Remember, you know, in your same video, you come out and you say that the little girl is very smart. Very, very smart. So if you know that she is very smart, and you say, come out, you make sure you wrap up in a towel, you have on your shorts, you keep yourself, you understand, a respectable boundary is there. You're supposed to know your daughter is smart. You think she does not understand, but she is absorbing everything you say. Both you and me, Miguel. Everything you say, that child is absorbing it. She may not necessarily understand it yet, but one day the penny will drop and she will get it. Experienced parents will tell you this. And on a young as parents. So una learn as una go along. There is no handbook, but there is always experience as a guide. Right? When it was brought to our attention, at least my attention, when I heard it, it shocked me. Because that is not something me expect. To come out of your mouth in front of your daughter. And the image of your daughter bending over. You must, even if you think it, brother, you have to learn sensitivity. You can't say them something there with the picnic in the picture at all. Thank you for clarifying the editing thing. That is clear. So, I can say no, that I retract that, because he has made it clear that the editing was not to do with the comment, it had to do with the friend yard where I show. You understand? And that's good that you did that. But it does not remove the fact that you said these things in front of the little girl. You could be talking about Mimi, you could be talking about the mother. And if that is in the company of just Mimi, that's all right. Because the whole of una adults. But never within the earshot of your little girl. You notice I never commented on the little girl a move or whatever, because me know say children, when them a eat, then dance, then do all sort of something. So I never paid that part any mind. But it was not a good look. You understand? And you need to realize, say, that judgment dip on your family as a result of your brother's actions and what him get away with. I'm getting to that healthy heality view. I hope I say your name right. Right? Now, you did a video a couple years ago. Once again, I never found this. This was on OMG TV's channel, which she also brought to the attention of the public, which me never like neither. When you tell a little girl to suck out your tongue. How you gonna explain that one now? Because that is also inappropriate. You say kiss daddy, and then you say suck out your tongue. I don't think you understand what is considered to be appropriate conversation and what is not with a child. Because there is no way you should look at her and even say that. How you explain that one away? That me don't like to hear. Because fair enough, you say is because of how they bend from their waist down and ray. You explain it very well. How you gonna explain that other one now? Where OMG TV bring up from how much years back when you look on a little baby and I tell the little baby say, kiss daddy, nothing wrong with them one day. Then you say, suck up my tongue. Explain that one. Boy, Jano Star, them thing I just give me headache, that's why I unsubscribe from uno. I unsubscribe because I can't take no more. I don't want to see nothing else. I don't want to see nothing else. Because the one that they lick me for 6, the first one, much less. Figure hear even more things I say. I don't believe the edit talk was to edit out no yard. Think about it. The camera was stationed all under the comments and I go fast on the child. So how are the yard him did that talk? He showed a clip of it, You show that clip of it, man. And to be truthful, that clip was not in the video that was edited. You understand? It wasn't in the clip that was edited. So he did. Sorry guys, I have a cold. He did show it. You open one can of worms, you open many. He wanna be just like his brother. If it was a mistake, they should have never added it. I tell him that that's how he's going to be judged. I tell him. I said the people them I go say. I say you cannot stop people from no saying that you and your brother cut from the same cloth because of these things. You now go can't stop it. Once it out there and it now go stop. And that me never want for him. Did not want it for him. I know him can clear himself. But they want negative views and gain followers like the other two pigs. But people, I was listening for him to clarify that. Yeah, he hasn't clarified that one. Or when he told that she's fat and need to slim back down like our sisters. Yeah, that's just inappropriate. Jamaican people have always been inappropriate with people weight. A cultural ignorance that one day, not knowing that it's not okay to comment on another person's body size worse on camera, and it's a child that's developing. But why did that thought come to his mind the first thing? Exactly. This is exactly what we're trying to say. And him coming out and doing this, trust and believe. Because me know say TikTok, I go on fire with this. Them I go drag him more. It's not going to help you. It not gonna help you at all, at all. And I suppose them feel away. And I'm always conscious of people's environment, where them live, oh certain area work, right? And a certain thing called by your name in a certain place, it can be detrimental. So me nah go add no fuel to no flame. But I'm telling you that video that you did, it not necessarily prove you as innocent. It just give more context and understanding to what you were trying to say. But the fact that you are straight away putting an argument of a sexual nature based on the position your daughter is in is the truth. You were not talking about your daughter. You were talking about Mimi, and I did say you're going to come out here and say that. Me did say it, don't it? Say you're going to come out here and say you talk about Mimi. And you did exactly that. But it will not make a difference. Them a go hard pan you, bro. Watch and see. Them a go hard pan you. Them a go hard pan you, you know. You don't have to understand yourself. You can't say certain things around the picnic. It's just not going to work that you get away with that. Worse who you are and who your brother is, you're not going to get away with it. Even when you go over TikTok and look, you know, see how them title it? CMR brother. Them not say your name, you know. Come on. Them not say your name, you know. Them a say the brother. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me just check something. 1 sec. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you know, it's distressing that it was said in that way, and that, you know, boy, me just not like it. Me not like it. You can't do that. Shavon, you can't do that. You can't say it like that. Even if I know so you mean. And Ray, you know, you may have noticed that, okay, look at how all of them bend from the waist. The whole I want to bend from the waist. So you could have leave it like that. Look how she bend down from her waist, just like our mother. Seems our mother bend. You can't leave it at that. You should never have brought in anything about Bacchus in the presence of the little girl. You understand? You should never have done that. It was very inappropriate, and no matter how much you argue it, no matter how much you defend it, it's inappropriate. It just no right. Me can't accept say you never mean it. But what I don't understand is how you say these things so lightly, so flippantly in front of a child that you say is very smart. When you said the suck out tongue business, what was that too? Not the time or the place. Exactly. It's just not the time or the place. You can see in the video he's hurt, but still cannot find the words to just say it was distasteful. They have to realize everything will be scrutinized. Exactly, Shay. Him hurt, man. Me see it, man. Me see it. And that's why I'm operating with understanding. Him hurt. Him hurt by it. It's really upsetting him. Right? I can tell it hurt. Made it hurt. I don't know me. Because Shavon is not one that I dislike. Me always I tease him and I call him Shav. And even when people bring me things about him, me laugh it off. Because it's nothing serious. You understand? And Shavon knows I don't need to get views from him. My stats show it. So I don't know who him that talk about with 1K views already, but ain't me. You understand? But I'm just trying to say that, Shavon, you have to think. You don't want the aggravation. You don't want the headache. You want to just be able to do your thing and enjoy your content and enjoy your supporters without being placed under a microscope like this. Be careful, just not mention nothing sexual around no picnic. You say you know rap, you know play a picnic joke, understood. But you can't say certain things when it come to a minor. HTK, that's something that will ruin both him and his other brother careers. This shows the mass what they are capable of. I would not stand with that kind of nastiness. And I do not blame you, DJ Hot Porridge. I understand that. And this is what he needs to realize. You say those kind of things in front of kids, and then you have the kind of family history that you have. It's go get used against you, and it's going to affect your audience, and people are going to start to look at you differently. Yes, you're still going to get views because this is controversy. You understand? But not get views like that. That one was for the haters. How come him not say that? No, him not say that this time. Him not say that this time at all. Him a call them bitter. Him a call up Vibes name. Him a call up OMG name. I always name him a call. I can't remember. Somebody else where I get 1K views. I don't know. But I was so disappointed, guys. I don't even know if I realize how me did hurt when me did see that video come out and that thing came out on his name. I never like it at all. It was really upsetting. Come here, says like say nobody not guide them at all. Nobody. I know say them are big people and yet they're still young. At least his mother reach out to him and ask him what kind of thing that. He explained himself. Them realize that I know nothing. But what they should have been telling him is, Shavon, don't say that in front of the little baby. Don't say it in front of her. You and me are adults, and I can say what I want to say, we don't know one another. But be conscious of the child and her developmental stage. Right now, their brain is like a sponge. And you're thinking that she does not understand. You don't know what other kid she's around that might explain it to her. You understand? And I had like Mimi girl, yeah. Right? Oh, Shavan good for us telling people to go suck your mother. My dear, them are the TikTok generation, you know. It's okay, mother is a normal thing for them. They say that like it's nothing. I feel them language that. That not surprise me. I'll that I wish them will eventually stop, but that would take exposure, I guess, and some kind of education, knowing how to express yourself. They will change over time. May see worse than that change. But I'm just saying, the sexual things with the child, no do that. No do that. You are go get judged. You are go get judged, and you're go get judged just like such man. And it already starts. Every headline is out there is saying on TikTok is saying such man brother. His name is gone before yours. At least I use your name. Them now use your name, them a put you as in brother. So straight away them a draw one equal sign between you and the brother. If you don't want that for yourself, think carefully about the things you say in front of that child. You understand? And to the child. Because the second video was to the child. And you now can't explain that one away because that one was you directly saying something inappropriate to the child. The little girl knew exactly what he was saying, so disgusting and inappropriate. And this is it. How does he know what she understands? Right? You have to be careful. And people going to hold you accountable out here. Because them already feel say one get way, you know. So then yeah, depend, you know. I'm going to tell you. I told you. I said it to you. I said, once this come out, I cannot save you. Once this hit, I can't save you. A whole heap of time, the black of them out here, they want you your food. I may have to beg for you. No, me cannot save you. Me have to just hold up my hand and say, do what I want with him. Because it was inappropriate. You may not have meant anything, but it was not appropriate. She knows, look at her reaction when he said it, and in the first place, why the child isn't seated eating. Them did a rough eat. The whole of them did a rough eat still. You big time look out for him. I did. Big time look out for him. A whole heap of time they want him in food. Whole heap of time they want go feed him jugular. And me I said, do. Uno not do it. Right? Shavon, you have to learn from this. Brother, you have to learn from this. Now put yourself in a them kind of position here. It not go pretty for you. And trust me, even though we say this, them a go watch you like hawk from now on, you know. Like hawk, them a go depend you. You know what I don't like is when people say the child is young and they don't understand. Miss Spencer, that is such a big mistake that a lot of Jamaican parents make. You know much time we elders I say things and I said, them not understand, and we will understand, and we just hold our face straight. Like say we not get it. And then when they out of earshot or eye shot, we go tell we friend them, say Ray. I will go tell we cousin them or so what we hear. And we well and know. You know how much family secret bust out so? Uno for tap it. Y'all don't understand that even nowadays, kids, their brains are so much more developed and advanced because of technology and how it wires the brain to process information quickly. In addition, you don't even realize how many things they can access via those devices. One search, what is backers? And you'll be surprised what fly up. And I need to be careful, man, and I can't be so careless with the kids. But him tried to explain himself just made it worse. His comment was just out of place. Even if he was speaking to Mimi, it was in reference to the child bending over. Wrong time. Totally agree with you, Ingrid. Wrong time. You're not supposed to draw them parallels. Okay, you could have spoken about how she bends. That all of the family bend like that. But even that, them would have probably wrinkled their nose, but they wouldn't run with it. It's because you went straight to talking about backers and crazy backers. That's not alright. And you are correct. Nobody would be running with it if the child was not in the picture. And rightfully so. Because that's adult conversation. Shavon, that's adult talk. So if you and another adult are talk about that, nobody not go bat no eyelid. But it is also right that people will call it out if you're doing that in front of a child. And if you're connecting it to her. You understand? It will make people's minds start to go places it's not supposed to go. I imagine say, yeah, trouble the picnic and all them kind of something there. Me say to you. I said, don't be surprised if them send them a go carry this go somewhere, you know. Go report to you know. Because that is what people will do out here. No cleaning that up, it's already gone bad. True. Very true. When Nick said, from your CR even position like that, the first thing should have been to tell her to stand up properly or go sit down and eat. All that. That would have been more appropriate. It would have been more appropriate to tell her that. You know? Sit like a lady. Sit nicely. Right? She's not supposed to have been over so and eat. That was weird. You know? Not good for her digestive system either, because she's more or less upside down. Our stomach. You understand? But just be careful. Be careful of the things that you say to that little girl on camera and off camera. Be careful. Be careful of those sexual things in front of the girl, the little child. You might think she don't understand, but you will be surprised. And even if she doesn't understand now, it will spark curiosity in her mind. And do not forget also you live in a community. People will speak things around her and say, what she take a girl for father tell her say she bend over like say she can't take backers. You understand? Them things can lead to bullying, it can lead to all sorts of things. Be careful. That alone may I tell you. Be careful. Shavan can't be saved, you know, seeing bloodline. Me no feel so. Me no want to think like that. Honestly, me don't want to think like that. He wanna be just like his short SSA brother. Jesus Christ. Me can't stop. My graduates them from say what I want to say in our free speakers over here. If I saw them feel about you, Shavan, me cannot stop it. I'm not put my neck on my line, on a line for nobody. You understand? As I said, it's still inappropriate, right? You need to do better. You cannot say those things. You did not mean it, but now TikTok are run with it. And you know, say over TikTok is a brute. There's a swamp plan, you know, over there's a brutal beyond belief. So gotta help you with this. I want where you just drop. Come, I really think it's gonna help your case, you know. It may help your case with your supporters, your true subscribers, the people them who are really there for you. But it's not gonna help you with them. You understand? Because them don't want string up your brother already and can't get to do it. So now you are target number 2. Him not fi idolize him. Him fi idolize himself. You not fi idolize him. Because no example not the so. You understand? Shavon fi build himself and billion woman and in Pitney. No follow not what them people they do them own or something. That little rural kind of approach, and so it's nice. They've got enough in their environment to make content. They don't need to do certain things. Now come out here with no lie, no it's a prank. None of them stupidness there. If you do a prank, make it a wholesome prank. Cause some pranks can be funny and entertaining to watch. Like me love watch what you call it, the Livia and Wandan. And their pranks are off the chain funny. Right? Somebody now say you can't prank, but no idiot prank where last months and all them kind of something there. And not do them thing there because them think they're corruption, my youth. Run your platform is and do your thing. But just understand that there are some of us out here who want the best for you, you know. And all we want to tear you down and trample you. They're going in over TikTok. Saw one clip of a lady who called in on Mimi's live and her language in front of the baby. Oh my lord, they're beyond reach. Oh God. And these kind of things, you know, they will go against, you know, whenever I apply for go America and then they want to send for Mimi and all that something, them not realize that them search for them something, and them search for these things, you know. They look at your online presence. Be careful. Right? Be careful. You cannot say certain things around a child. I saw someone rubbing out Mimi. Them I go rub her out. And Mimi very peppery, you know. So them now go take it easy pan her. Them a go hard pan her. Them now go be as reasonable and understanding as over here so. Right? The suck out tongue thing. Me no know, boy. You know what? Me never go to go into that, you know. But just stop it. Stop it. Can someone confirm if Creepy Carl is driving truck now? You're on the wrong live with that. Tease mixed plate. Me no watch Creepy Crawly. I doesn't know anything about them. You have to go up on OMG for that. Me no know nothing about them. Me no watch them. Them is of no value to me on the internet. So I don't watch them. None tall. None tall. And I dead serious. Swear to God. Me no watch them. You understand? Anything I learn via other platforms. I don't watch them. They're insignificant and an unsavable family. Straight up. So me no look. Right? Me just await for the next headline. That alone me await for. Otherwise me no look. So I can't answer that, darling. I don't know. You can see the shame in her face. Because Mimi was laughing and sticking her tongue out, trying to be like she's Sal. Oh, me no know. Who's creepy crawling? Ask me. He really needs to do something with Stanley to idle experience. Listen, let's just support them to do better. Sorry guys, a pure cough, me a cough. I'm gonna take some medicine now and come get my bed. My son finishing revision. And tomorrow's exam, so I'm gonna get some rest, guys. But I just thought I'd leave that note
for Shavon to really digest. They need to think before him talk. Right? But I'm glad he cleared up about the editing part. That makes sense to me. I'm not going to guarantee that everybody else is going to accept that. I will accept the fact that you were talking about how she bends and that the rest bend like that, but I will not accept the part that it's okay to say those things in front of your daughter. That not acceptable. You can't talk like that in front of the baby, right? That is a sexual thing. And when you connect them together, it just isn't a good look. And the whole thing about the tongue thing, that was also very inappropriate. Be careful what you say to minors. All right? That's all I'm going to say. Big up yourself. Yes, I'll feel better. It's not a bad cold. It's just one of them annoying ones. I think it's a change of weather. But I'll be fine in no time. Big up on the nice clean stuff. Have a good night. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.